Hey guys, welcome back. Glad to see you all again. It's a Friday night. It's a May 30th for a Friday night. Woo woo, you know what I'm saying? It's the third day after a moon. I mean, that is a moon that's on the calendar. I didn't check it out myself to see if it was in the sky, but I'm sure there was something out there, clouds or not. But with that said, let's get into this Friday night. So look, I always think it would be amazing. I don't know who the first person will be, but I'd love to be the host and interview somebody. I don't know if you're that person. Let me know. Drop a comment. Maybe there's a field that you're in that you're passionate about, and that's the kind of thing I would ask you. What are you into? What are you doing right now? And after that, let's get into what would be a next great question. And again, this is me saying it to you, my viewer. I appreciate you being here, but I'm thinking about you when I'm putting out this content tonight. What are you all about? What's going on? Are you passionate about it? Are you just doing the do? You know what? Share it here. Drop a comment. Let other people see. Let's see what you're into. You might be that inspiration and pique the interest of somebody else. So I'd definitely love to hear what you're all about. And if you were on my show and I was interviewing you, I'd be asking you that. Maybe not with that little bit of that chop and that what I just said last, but you know where I'm going with it. And then the next question would be like in your, professional life, if you dare to speak about your personal life, but what was a real setback? I mean, without getting too personal, because we're on social media, what was it? Was it in a personal relationship? Was it maybe a betrayal at some level? And of course, this can happen in business. There's like so many stories in the personal or in work life about just stories or situations that go wrong. So if there was that big major disappointment or setback, how did you overcome it if you're in a good place today? And if you're not in a good place today, my next question would be with you, what are you doing right now about that? Are you still healing? Is there anything you're actively doing that we could share with the other people in this audience? About some strategies. I've always shared with you guys the art of meditation. I say art just poetically like that, but truly there is beauty in that silence. It's more profound than anything you can put on screen electronically. And remember, our life was pre-electronic, right? I mean, there may have been electricity all around, but we were device free. The electricity of nature was just doing amazing things like sparking fires for us. Again, it's inspiring to humankind, right? Much could be said about what fire can do to harness the energy of fire or to bring warmth to people like you and I. But again, that's just more on the artistic leaning of expression of what we're going into, what we're saying. So again, just if I had the opportunity to be the host and had somebody I could interview like you, I'd be asking you, so what was that disappointment and how did you overcome it? Maybe the people who are watching this video, again, I've been honest with you guys, meditation was a major breakthrough for me in terms of healing from some major setbacks, from major hurt, disappointments, you name it. I've been there. I know some of you may have been there too, so we get it, right? So how did we overcome those things? Again, I'll tell you up front, walks in nature. Just get out in nature. It's a beautiful thing, and pets are always good to have around. They can read you at a level where no person can. And again, to be honest with you, prayer is a beautiful thing because God is 24/7. If you know, you know, but remember, for those who do know, prayer is 24/7. And you can pray out earnestly from your heart and all your woes, just get them out openly and honestly. And prayer is another method of a solution there. Again, for your hard times. Then probably the third question would be, just if I was going to stick to the format of three, if you are successful now, how do you intend to maintain it, and what happens when you have to keep on earning it? Because sometimes just being a person who creates videos on YouTube, I don't want to put it to you guys in terms of it's earning anything, but I definitely am not here to produce poor content. I hope to get better at what I'm doing, video after video, and sometimes the arc is a little bit longer and shorter between my progressions. I just recently learned how to use the YouTube studio for editing, just to give you an example. So again, if you are at a successful place right now, leave it in your comments. How do you maintain it? Is there a way that you even gain on top of that? And for some of us, that might answer be always keep learning. Or my favorite, I'm saying it to you right now, I always think it came to me in a beautiful light, but I'll put it to you in simple terms. I'm calling it the ABC, always be creative, okay? Never give up, but ABC, always be creative. And with that, I'm going to leave you guys on that simple note. I'd love to be somebody who can interview even you one day. And if today was just you and I playing at it, well, I asked you some questions, I asked me some questions, I dropped some answers on what we can do. First of all, if we're not where we want to be, what can we do to get there? Have we thought about exactly where we want to be, and are we getting closer to it or further from it? Closer is the way we want to go. Number two, have you had major setbacks? I think we all have. So let's be honest, what we learned from it, and what can we capitalize from that learning? And number three, if we are successful now, is it really a permanent thing? Is it something you could really rest your laurels on, as that popular expression goes? I can't believe I'm using it for the first time tonight, but it must be something, because I'm only aware at this level of my YouTube creatorship. If sorry for using that term just on the fly, but I'm even aware that you have to earn your success. And I'm not really speaking about me right now, but it's important to remember that whatever you're doing, make sure your output is good content, okay? And that doesn't apply to all social media. That just applies to life and you and your energy. Good output, okay, folks? Good output to create good content in your life. I love you guys. Have a great Friday night. I hope you guys have a great strong end, not a weak end. And if I say a strong end, only leading into a stronger, not weak, but power days, okay? Have a good one, folks. Talk to you later. Let's think about the words we use too. That's why let's call it Power Days, and a strong end to the next Power Days, which is what they call the week. But forget it. I love you guys. Have a good one. Take care. None of us are weak. We are strong. Courage. Bye.